Not many places in the world let you start your day by hiking up 2,000-metre peaks, cool off with a swim in the clear coastal waters by the afternoon, and still have time to relax at a local vineyard with a glass of wine before sunset. With a land area of just under 14,000 square kilometres, Montenegro may not take up much space on the map, but it feels anything but small. Nature has somehow managed to squeeze an incredible diversity of landscapes into this surprisingly compact space, while humans have added architectural marvels that seem as though they've always been part of it. Yet despite all this, Montenegro still flies under the radar, often overshadowed by its crowded neighbour, Croatia. Today we're going beyond the surface to uncover the true essence of Montenegro. From stunning landscapes to hidden gems and rich cultural heritage, I'll show you why this underrated destination deserves your attention, proving that sometimes the best things really do come in small packages. But first, I'll tell you some interesting facts about Montenegro and then explore its most interesting places that you won't want to miss. Did you know that Montenegro, meaning Black Mountain in Venetian, gets its name from the dark forested peaks that define its rugged landscape? As the second most mountainous country in Europe after Switzerland, an impressive 70% of Montenegro is covered by towering mountains. These peaks have done more than create beautiful scenery. They've shaped the culture and resilience of Montenegrins for centuries. About 60% of the country is blanketed in forests, with Biogradska Gora National Park home to one of Europe's last untouched forests. Here, 500-year-old trees rise above an ancient ecosystem, offering a rare glimpse of nature in its purest form. Adding to its geographical uniqueness are Montenegro's rivers, with nearly 90% flowing in from neighbouring regions. While much of Europe has become heavily urbanised, Montenegro retains its rural charm, with many people still living close to nature in rural or semi-rural areas. Even though it's a small country, Montenegro has a long history of military toughness, defending its rugged landscapes against empires like the Ottomans and Austro-Hungarians. Places like Kotor and Herceg-Novi were fortified to keep invaders out, showing just how important Montenegro's strategic location has always been. But in a dramatic shift from its past, Montenegro peacefully gained independence from Serbia in 2006 without a standing army. Today, despite having a coastline, the country relies on NATO for defence, allowing it to focus on growing tourism and protecting its natural treasures. And lastly, Montenegrins are known for their laid-back lifestyle, often joking about their relaxed pace. Here, meals are more than just food, they're an event. The slow food tradition celebrates fresh local ingredients with hours of conversation to savour every bite. This unhurried way of life, deeply connected to Montenegro's breathtaking landscapes, perfectly captures the spirit of this small but extraordinary nation where nature and culture effortlessly intertwine. Now, let's explore the best places to visit in Montenegro and uncover the incredible experiences that await in this wonderful country. The Bay of Kotor is one of those places you have to see for yourself, whether it's your first trip to Montenegro or your 10th. At first glance, you might think you're looking at a fjord straight out of Scandinavia, but this bay is actually a ria, a submerged river valley where steep mountains rise dramatically from the water. The contrast between the rugged peaks and the calm, clear bay creates a breathtaking scene, making it one of southern Europe's most distinct coastlines. It's no surprise this area is home to some of the best hiking trails, giving anyone who loves nature the chance to explore while taking in panoramic views. This rugged, indented coastline, shaped like a double anvil, once had a chain stretched across its narrow entrance to keep enemy ships out. The bay's strategic location made it a key naval and trading hub for centuries, and its maritime history still echoes through the fortifications and cultural influences that define its towns. These medieval towns, rich in history and culture, line the coast where Roman, Byzantine and Venetian influences shape the architecture. Ancient churches, fortresses and homes blend into the landscape, creating a distinctive charm while offering a peaceful, slower pace for those seeking both exploration and relaxation. Today, one of the best ways to take it all in is by cruise, where you'll sail past the bay's dramatic mountains and historic towns, experiencing the incredible beauty of the region from the calm waters that have shaped its story for centuries. Perast is a small, picturesque town in the Bay of Kotor, known for its elegant Venetian-style architecture and deep-rooted history tied to the sea. During Venetian rule from 1420 to 1797, Perast became a bustling centre for shipbuilding and naval defence. In fact, Perast was home to one of the region's earliest naval academies, making it a key player in Montenegro's maritime history. As you stroll through its narrow streets, you'll find 16 churches and grand palaces, all reflecting the town's prosperous past. Just off the coast are two small islands that add to Perast's charm, Our Lady of the Rocks and St. George. The story of Our Lady of the Rocks is both fascinating and unique. According to local legends, sailors found an icon of the Virgin Mary on a rock in the bay, and to honour this discovery, they began building an island by sinking stones and ships filled with rocks. Today, this tradition continues with the annual Façanada Festival, where locals still add stones to expand the island. The 17th century church on the island is renowned for its stunning artwork and over 2,500 silver plaques, each donated by sailors grateful for safe voyages. In contrast, St. George Island is a natural islet home to a quiet Benedictine monastery and an ancient cemetery. Its peaceful and mysterious atmosphere provides a serene counterpoint to the lively history of Our Lady of the Rocks, making both islands must-see spots when visiting Perast. While Perast may charm you with its quiet beauty, Kotor is the lively heart of the Bay of Kotor. A town full of energy, rich history, and adventure. Unlike the peaceful streets of Perast, Kotor is larger and fortified. Surrounded by 4.5 kilometres of towering city walls that climb steeply into the mountains and have guarded the town for centuries. As a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Kotor Old Town draws visitors with its medieval streets, winding alleyways and iconic landmarks. Its strategic position made Kotor a vital trading hub for centuries, and this maritime legacy is reflected in the Maritime Museum of Montenegro and the striking Cathedral of St. Tryphon, a 12th century masterpiece that stands as one of Kotor's most recognisable symbols. As you explore the town, its narrow streets guide you to one of the most iconic experiences, the climb to Fortress St. John, San Giovanni, perched high on the hill above Kotor. The journey takes you up nearly 1,350 stone steps, offering jaw-dropping views at every turn. About halfway up, you'll pass the Church of Our Lady of Remedy, a small but significant church that has served as a pilgrimage site for centuries. When you finally reach the top, Fortress St. John offers a truly rewarding view of the Bay of Kotor. Built as part of Kotor's medieval defence system, the fortress once protected the town from invaders and controlled access to the Adriatic Sea. Walking through the remnants of its walls, barracks and chapel, you can easily imagine the days when this stronghold safeguarded the bay. The panoramic view from the top, stretching over the shimmering water and surrounding mountains, is well worth the climb. For those seeking even more adventure, the nearby Kotor Serpentine Road offers a different kind of experience. This winding road with its 25 hairpin bends snakes its way up the mountain, offering stunning views as you drive. The Serpentine Road leads from Kotor up to the village of Njegoši and eventually to Lovćen National Park, making it the perfect route for travellers looking to explore beyond the town and into Montenegro's rugged mountainous regions. This national park isn't just about panoramic views, it's a place where nature and history come together in a way that truly takes your breath away. Right at its heart is the Njegos Mausoleum, dedicated to Montenegro's legendary poet, philosopher and ruler Petar II Petrović Njegos. To reach it, you'll tackle a climb up 461 steps, but trust me, the effort pays off. Once you're at the top of Mount Lovćen, the views are simply incredible. Imagine standing there taking in sweeping vistas that stretch from the sparkling Adriatic Sea all the way to Montenegro's rugged mountains. It's the perfect blend of adventure and history, making Lovćen a must-see for anyone ready to explore beyond Kotor. Speaking of history, just down the mountain from Lovćen National Park is Cetinje, Montenegro's old royal capital. This small town offers a rich glimpse into the past with the Cetinje Monastery. Home to relics like the right hand of John the Baptist, along with royal palaces and museums. But if you're looking for something truly special, our next destination will surprise you. This is Ostrog Monastery, one of Montenegro's most incredible landmarks, built directly into a sheer cliff 900 metres above the Zeta Valley. Founded in the 17th century by Saint Basil of Ostrog, it was created in this dramatic location for both spiritual and practical reasons. The remote setting was meant to be a peaceful place for prayer, but it also helped protect the monastery from invaders during the Ottoman era. Getting there is no easy task. Pilgrims often make the challenging journey up steep paths, adding to the spiritual significance of the visit. The monastery itself seems to defy gravity, carved into the rock face, with the upper monastery housing the revered relics of Saint Basil, making it a profound site of worship and awe. If you're flying into the Bay of Kotor, chances are you'll land in Tivat. And what a way to arrive! Tivat Airport offers some of the most stunning views during takeoff and landing, with the bay and mountains surrounding you. Once a quiet coastal town, Tivat has grown into a lively hotspot. thanks to Porto Montenegro, a luxury marina that brings in yachts from all over the world. Just a short drive from Tivat, Budva Old Town offers a fascinating mix of ancient history and vibrant energy. Surrounded by medieval stone walls, this 2,500-year-old town is packed with narrow cobblestone streets, Venetian architecture and lively squares. And nearby, there's Sveti Stefan, one of Montenegro's most photographed spots. This small, fortified island was once a 15th century fishing village but is now a luxury resort, famous for its stunning beauty and exclusive feel. Off the coast of Budva, locals call Sveti Nikola Island Hawaii Island, and it's easy to see why. With pristine beaches and clear waters, it's the perfect spot for a peaceful day of swimming and sunbathing away from the crowds. A little further along the coast is Holy Week Island, Sveta Nedelja. A quiet, picturesque islet with a small church said to bring luck to sailors. It's the kind of peaceful, off-the-beaten-path retreat that adventurous travellers will love. For those craving a bit more adventure, head inland to the hills. The Church of Saint Sava, with its sweeping views over Budva. And the 19th century Austro-Hungarian Kozmak Fortress are fantastic hiking spots offering rewarding panoramas of Montenegro's coastline and mountains. Herceg Novi, a coastal city at the entrance to the Bay of Kotor, was founded in 1382 by King Tvrtko I of Bosnia. Its history is reflected in the mix of Roman, Venetian and Ottoman influences that shape the town today. Stroll through narrow streets lined with colourful bougainvillea, leading to Bella Vista Square, where the St Michael's Church showcases a blend of Romanesque, Gothic and Byzantine styles. Just a short walk away is Kanlikula Fortress, originally built in earlier centuries and expanded by the Ottomans in the 16th century. Once a fort and prison, its name, meaning Bloody Tower, reflects its dark past. Today, it has taken on a new life, hosting open-air performances in its amphitheatre and offering breathtaking views of the Bay of Kotor. As you explore, you'll find the peaceful Savina Monastery, with its 18th century church on a site dating back to the 12th century. Surrounded by greenery and overlooking the bay, its Baroque and Byzantine architecture, along with centuries-old relics, make it a serene retreat for both pilgrims and history enthusiasts. For those up for a short hike, Fortress Spagnola is worth the effort. This 15th century fortress, perched on cliffs, has witnessed battles between Venetians and Ottomans. Though some walls have crumbled, its hidden chambers and battlements still stand strong, reflecting Herceg Novi's resilience over the centuries. Further along the coast is Mamula Island, home to a 19th century Austro-Hungarian fortress that served as a prison during World War II under Italian occupation. Now being transformed into a luxury resort, the fortress still stands, offering a glimpse into its turbulent past. Its unique history and stunning setting make it a fascinating day trip from Herceg Novi. Stari Bar may be quieter than the modern city of Bar below, but it offers a peaceful retreat and a deep connection to Montenegro's layered history. Perched high in the mountains above the coast, this ancient fortress town with over 2,500 years of stories to tell has seen it all. Illyrians, Byzantines, Venetians and Ottomans all leaving their mark. Once a thriving centre of trade, you could still spot traces of Ottoman influence in the 17th century aqueduct. But in 1979, a powerful earthquake struck and much of the town was abandoned. Today, its ruins, old churches, palaces and the iconic clock tower stand frozen in time. A hauntingly beautiful reminder of its past. In Skadar Lake National Park, the landscape feels almost otherworldly. The Krnjovich River winds through vibrant green marshlands dotted with water lilies, a peaceful retreat for nature lovers. As one of Europe's top bird reserves, this park is home to over 280 species, including the rare Dalmatian pelican, whose graceful wings have become an iconic symbol here. From Pavlova Strana Viewpoint, you'll see the river's gentle curves framed by steep, rugged mountains, all leading to the vast, shimmering waters of Skadar Lake, the largest freshwater lake in the Balkans. It's an ideal spot to kick off your hike, with trails offering sweeping views of the lake and the surrounding peaks, but there's even more to explore. Beyond the marshes, deeper waters reflect towering mountains, rugged cliffs, and hidden caves. Secluded spots like Karuk and Plavnica contrast beautifully with the wetlands, and a kayak or boat trip reveals hidden beaches and secret coves. Yet, Skadar Lake isn't just about natural beauty, it's also steeped in history. As the waters shift from emerald to sapphire, islands like Beska, home to ancient monasteries, and historical sites like Lesendro Fortress tell the story of the region's religious and military past. In villages like Virpazar, centuries-old fishing traditions still thrive. You can pause, soak in the local culture, and then set off on a peaceful boat tour through the lily-covered wetlands. In Dermota National Park, nature takes centre stage in its most rugged and untouched form. Located in northern Montenegro, this UNESCO World Heritage Site is a playground of dramatic peaks, deep canyons, and stunning glacial lakes, all shaped by ancient glaciers. At its heart lies the iconic Black Lake, where still dark waters perfectly reflect the towering Durmitor Massif. Surrounded by thick forests, it's the ideal starting point for anyone ready to explore this wild landscape. But Durmitor is so much more than just Black Lake. Scattered across the park are 18 glacial lakes known as the Mountain Eyes. Each has its own charm, but one standout is Vražje Jezero, Devil's Lake. Its striking blue-green waters set against the open, barren valley offer a peaceful escape for those looking to reconnect with nature. If you're craving adventure, Bobatov Kuk, the park's highest peak, stands tall at 2,523 metres, calling out to thrill seekers. The climb is tough, but the payoff is huge. Sweeping views across the Dermota Massif that make you feel like you're on top of the world. It's a reminder of the glacial forces that shape this wild and untamed landscape. At the edge of the park sits Zabeljak, the highest town in the Balkans and the perfect base for your Durmitor adventures. Whether you're hiking in the summer or skiing in the winter, Zabeljak offers easy access to the park's trails and epic views of the surrounding peaks. Just beyond Dermota lies the stunning Tara River Canyon, known as the Tear of Europe for its crystal clear waters. Carved by the Tara River over millions of years, it's one of Europe's deepest canyons, with dramatic cliffs plunging into turquoise waters. Thrill seekers can enjoy world-class whitewater rafting through its rapids, or zip-lining across the canyon for a bird's-eye view of the breathtaking landscape. It's a paradise for adventurers and nature lovers alike. Spanning the canyon is the iconic Dudavica Tara Bridge, an engineering marvel completed in 1940. It's not just a stunning viewpoint, though. During World War II, partisans famously blew up one of its arches to stop enemy forces, adding a layer of history to its impressive design. Today, the bridge stretches high above the canyon, offering jaw-dropping views of the river snaking through the depths below. Beyond the bridge, the journey leads us along the Piva River as it winds through the rugged landscape before meeting Piva Lake. While the river flows naturally, the lake was formed in the 1970s when the river was dammed to create the Piva hydropower plant, which submerged the original town of Pluzine, later relocated nearby. Today, the lake, one of Montenegro's largest reservoirs, blends seamlessly with the towering cliffs and lush surroundings. The deep blue waters of both the lake and river reflect the steep mountains, offering a peaceful setting for activities like boating or kayaking. Now, let's head to two of Montenegro's most spectacular mountain ranges, the Prokletije and Komovi Mountains. Though distinct in character, both showcase Montenegro's diverse landscapes. The Prokletije Mountains, also called the Accursed Mountains, stretch across Montenegro, Albania, and Kosovo. Known for their rugged, untouched beauty. Jagged cliffs, deep valleys, and alpine meadows seemingly frozen in time. It's the perfect escape into raw, unspoiled wilderness with quiet trails that transport you to another world. Where it's just you and the stunning scenery. Nearby, the Komovi Mountains offer a different charm. With massive, isolated summits rising above rolling green pastures. The twin peaks, Kom Vasojevici and Kom Kuki, dominate the skyline, offering some of the best panoramic views in Montenegro. Thanks for joining me on this journey through the incredible landscapes of Montenegro. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and share it with your family and friends. It really motivates me to keep making videos like this. And if you visited the country and have more to share, feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments. Discover the world, explore the extraordinary. See you in the next adventure.